here come more spoilers and more manga panels for chapter 62 of the Dragon Ball Super manga. And I'm going to be showing you guys some panels and discussing some major events in the manga. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I mean, I wrote it in the title, like I said in the last video. This is going to contain spoilers and some big ones, including some major plot twists going on in this manga chapter. So you have been warned. I'm going to be going through some of the paneling, and I'm going to be going through what Dragon Ball Hype actually wrote. Now, I want to tell you guys some things real quick before we get into it that's very important that you should be aware of. First of all, Shueisha is copyright striking people on Twitter now for putting up manga panels. It's a lot safer, actually, to go on YouTube. Even though YouTube does have copyright issues, we all know that. It's actually safer to discuss stuff here than it is on Twitter, because Twitter has no resource system, whereas YouTube here we do. So Dragon Ball Hype has been uploading manga panels, but please be aware that they're not going to be up forever. So you have this video here as an archive, but he's going to put them up for a little while and then take them down. So just being aware of that. That's why I'm doing this video, to kind of preserve it. But that's how he has to do it, because if he gets a lot of strikes on his Twitter, he could lose his whole account, and we don't want that to happen. So in the last video I did, we talked about Goku getting just pummeled by Moro. Here's another picture. Moro sticks his hand right through his freaking chest, like where his lungs are supposed to be, like Yamcha. You know, it reminds me of what happened with Yamcha. And just look at Goku's face right here. Like, this is like near death, and he's just in front of Moro, just kneeling. And Moro is just, of course, this is Moro absorbing 7-3. Unstoppable. I talked about, you know, and it's funny because this guy over here on the right row, this is the most raw Dragon Ball has been in years. I kind of agree with him on that. But what I was going to say was, I talked about this for the past month in my live stream that I did. And by the way, guys, I will be doing a live stream after the manga chapter comes out. Probably 2 days after, on the 22nd, right? So please make sure you hit the subscribe button hit and hit the notifications. I'm going to do it probably Wednesday night. I think Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, depending on where you live, of course. So we'll be aware of that. We're going to have a really good time discussing this manga chapter with each and every one of you. So join us there. It'll be fun. But I'll have my review up first, obviously. So anyways, back to what we're talking about. So Moro is all over Goku, bro. Just slaughtered him. And then after this, what ends up happening, this is where things get interesting, is after Moro is just beating up on Goku. First of all, he hits Vegeta with a big bang attack, right? And knocks him totally out of commission. Completely out of commission. He's done for the rest of the chapter. So if you're a Vegeta fan, not a lot of Vegeta in this manga chapter. And I said it, I predicted it in my live stream last month. And what I said was, this manga chapter is going to be all about Moro just wiping everybody out. But I thought it was going to be him just pounding up Vegeta. But no, everyone gets the business from Moro here. Apparently, not only does he go in and hit Piccolo right here, as you see it, with his own Makanko Sapo. First of all, we got to give credit to Totaro once again. Look at this art. His paneling, this looks like classic Dragon Ball. If you've read the original Dragon Ball manga, you know that Toriyama is king when it comes to these kind of panels. But just look at this. Look at the detail here. I gotta give Totaro credit, man. As an artist, he is improving. I don't know what he did this month to just go from, you know, pretty good to great, but this is some of the best art I've seen in the manga in a very long time. I mean, remember that one fight with Goku and Goku Black, or was it, I think it was Goku and Zamasu? It was Goku Black, way back a couple years ago in the manga that he did really good. This is as close we're going to get to that. I mean, Totaro's on fire here, but what ends up happening is Moro beats up Vegeta and knocks him out of commission with the Big Bang attack. He hits Piccolo with his own move, and apparently Gohan tries to jump into the fight, and Moro just annihilates him. Like, Moro annihilates Gohan, and apparently I'm not really sure about the order of things, so I believe he might actually go after the Z Fighters first, and then go after a Goku, but apparently, and I'll show y'all here, give me one moment, and of course, thanks to Dragon Ball Hype for getting these. Here's Gohan right here, right? Gohan, I think that's, he just comes in, look at that. Back fist, Gohan is out. Nobody can mess with Moro. And then look at this. Look at this, dude. I'm sorry, this is freaking awesome. I got a smile on my face because this is awesome right here. Like, just nonchalantly, arrogantly, because he's a prick villain. Look at him with his fingers, just boom, boom, down go freaking 17 and 18 like nothing, bro. So this Moro, and Dragon Ball Hype wrote Annihilation, and he's Not wrong about that. This Moro is just destroying the entire, all of the Z fighters, all of the special forces of Earth are getting slaughtered by this guy. There's that shot, and here we have, this is an incredible panel. Again, this goes back to old school Dragon Ball back in the day. We've got 1718 Vegeta, Goku with a hole in his chest, a big hole, Gohan and Piccolo out for the count at near death. I don't think they're dead, trust me, but they are close to being dead. This is frighteningly good. I mean, I just totally love this. And the last one left is Jaco. Jaco is the last one left to confront Moro, as the rest of the gang is just totally just incapacitated. I mean, look at this, man. Laid out. You know what I'm talking about? All right, I showed y'all the Gohan panel. Showed y'all that one, the Piccolo one. Okay, then things get interesting because the big twist here is that MERUS shows up on the battlefield. So let's talk about this for a moment, okay? I do not have translations for this yet. We might be getting them tomorrow. Please be aware of that. But basically, MERUS just comes in and then Moro refers to him as that patrol member. So he does not know that MERUS is an angel. Now, they've been talking about this throughout the manga chapter that MERUS is not allowed to interfere because he's an angel and angels cannot interfere, which is somewhat of a contradiction considering that when Whis reversed time in Resurrection F, that does kind of count as interfering. No, he didn't fight Frieza, but he still kind of reversed time. MERUS here shows up in his Galactic Patrol outfit confronting Moro. So this apparently, and I do not have the entire manga chapter, so please do not quote me on this one, it's supposed to be the cliffhanger of the manga chapter. In fact, I think it is because down here, this is like the finale. So I guess they're setting up a MERUS versus Moro fight for the next chapter coming out in August. Now, a lot of folks have been wondering about this, you know, MERUS getting involved. And I've said several times, I do not think MERUS is going to win against Moro. Some think that MERUS is going to show up and then get wiped out because he broke the rules of the angels. And, you know, that may end up costing him his life, right? And that could happen. But I don't think MERUS is the key to victory here. I think more things are going to happen. I think that this is not the end. I do not think this is the end. I don't think it's going to be MERUS and Moro. I'm telling you guys have to listen to me on this one. Please listen to what I'm telling you, because the problem with the fandom, sometimes they jump to conclusions too fast. You know, people were already bitching when Vegeta got beat up when you knew it was going to happen this month. Like, you knew he was going to get beat up, but they always do this. This is how Dragon Ball's always been. Good guy gets the advantage, bad guy takes over, then a twist happens, the good guy takes over. It's always been like this. So I can't even imagine what would happen if Z was on the air now. Like, I feel like people would be complaining about Zarbon beating up Vegeta. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you gotta chill out and let the story go. Because I promise you, if this thing gets botched, I will be ranting about it on the channel. You know, and so will you guys, right? But you gotta wait and see how the story goes, because I don't think MERUS is going to be the guy to beat Moro. I think MERUS might help. I think MERUS may inspire Goku and Vegeta and the others. He might heal them. He might get involved in one way. But I do not think that MERUS is the key to beating Moro. I think he's going to help out. Some folks have been saying Beerus is going to show up, and that's not true at all. At least not yet. But you guys got to let the story play out, because this is how a good story should be. Now, I'm not saying it's a good story, but it's better than a lot of the other stuff in Super, right? In that this story has ups and downs. The good guys are doing good, they lose, they do good, they lose. That's how it is. So next month could be a plot line where we have MERUS take over, right, as the main guy fighting Moro, but then he might end up losing or whatever. Something might happen. We don't know. He probably won't lose because he's an angel, but you don't know what's going to happen. So Whis might get involved. I mean, there's a lot of different things that could happen. So I want to implore you guys not to just go around ranting about all this yet, because you know, the story hasn't been told yet. It's not finished. When the arc is over, then we can sit there and properly judge the entire story. You know what I mean? That's the right way to do it, in my opinion. I've already seen people complaining about the Vegeta thing. Like I said, Moro was supposed to beat up Vegeta. You knew it was going to happen, bro. You knew when he 873 that Vegeta was going to be in trouble. And that's what happens here. But now we have MERUS. So again, I am intrigued to see what's going to happen. I'm cautiously optimistic. You know, like, I don't think it's going to be, I'm not sure if it's going to be a good arc or not. But every month when the manga chapter comes out, there's always somebody, oh, this sucks, I'm glad I don't read it anymore. It's like, all right, I mean, that's how you feel. But I personally want to wait and see where the story goes, because this is a monthly manga. and we're approaching what appears to be the climax of it. So you're gonna have a lot of twists and things like that. So Majin Buu might still show up. I mentioned Whis. He might show up to try to stop Merus. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen, folks. Goku could tap into that power we saw in the Dragon Ball Super anime about how he can turn Super Saiyan God and heal himself. Maybe he'll do that here. I mean, there's so many things that could happen. So just letting y'all know that Merus does arrive, and that's going to be the big cliffhanger going into the next month. So again, like I told y'all, I will be covering the manga chapter in detail when it comes out, plus doing a review. And if I get translations, I will, of course, post them in a new video here on Geekdom 101. I want to thank Dragon Ball Hype for getting all this stuff and being able to share it with us. He is the treasure to the fandom, and we all appreciate him very much. And like I said, these images might be gone soon, so at least you got them here. Thanks again, guys. I hope you have a great day. And leave a comment down below. So what do you think Merus is going to do? And how do you think Goku and the others are going to get around this? Let me know, and we'll talk soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Now, I'll probably see y'all before then, because we're going to have translations up. So we'll see. But like I said, have a great day. We'll talk soon.